Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now, for this video, I'd like to review a movie that I watched just the other night. This is the 60th anniversary edition of this movie. It was made in 1963 and it stars Anthony Perkins and Orson Welles, and that's a movie called The Trial. Okay then guys, before I say anything further about the movie and give me thoughts on storyline as a whole, I'll just read the blurb at the back of this just in case you're not familiar with it. One morning, Joseph K. is arrested without knowing the charges against him. Completely stunned, he slowly finds himself trapped in a dehumanized nightmare and realizes he's the victim of a grotesque plot. Now, he is accused by everyone, friends and enemies, until, worn down, he ends up doubting his own innocence. Now, it goes on to say this is one of Orson Welles' most well-crafted masterpieces. Oh, I wouldn't say that. The Trial has been beautifully restored for its 60th anniversary edition. Based on Franz Kafka's novel, it is a masterclass in tension building and avant-garde filmmaking, featuring outstanding performances by Anthony Perkins, Orson Welles, Jean Moreau and Romy Schneider. And it's just got a couple of features there, guys. Not all that many, really. Yeah, and there's a couple of stills from the movie. Okay then, guys, right to the $64,000 question. Is The Trial the worst Anthony Perkins movie I have ever seen? I would say, I think it might be, actually, yeah. Oh my God, guys, this was terrible. Right from the first 15 minutes, I got bored. I'm bored. Honest, guys, in the end, I watched most of it. I just couldn't be bothered seeing how the movie turns out. It was such a weird movie. Basically, I won't give too much away in case you haven't seen it. You want to sample it for yourself. But it's basically, as I said at the back, he's the main character, Anthony Perkins, and one day he's sort of like this copper comes knocking on his door, accusing him of a crime, which we don't know. The copper doesn't specify exactly what the crime is. So then we go into this weird like netherworld and we're a long talky moments and that, just talk and talk and talk and talk. Oh my God. It was awful, guys. It really was a really bad movie, this. And Anthony Perkins, when he's in a movie, he's usually good. But this is definitely the worst Anthony Perkins movie I've ever seen, guys. No doubt about it. Unless there's any other Anthony Perkins movies out there that's even worse than this. I doubt it very much because I've seen virtually everything he's ever done. Except this one. I thought it was in for a good thrill ride and that, but it was terrible. It just didn't make any sense. It was just a crazy collage of going from scene to scene to scene, and he's talking to different people. As I say, very talky movie, nothing exciting in it, and it was just like as if he was dreaming the whole thing, and it just didn't say what he's supposed to be accused of, and he keeps asking the copper what's the charge, but the copper's very evasive, and he doesn't give anything away. He just goes on to this long monologue of like, the legal ramifications and that, it was boring, guys. It really was. It was bad. It's in black and white, this, as I say. It was terrible. It really was. There's actually, just looking on the back here, special features new. This is Orson Welles' new trailer. Orson Welles, architect of light, interview with actor Stephen Berkoff. That's about it, guys, as regards to the extras here. It was awful. In fact, the 3 Studio Canal movies, all of them were bought on Saturday, were all bad. The one with Diana Dawes is in, that was bad. The jail one, not as good as Before I Hang. And then that other one as well, I bought with Alan Bates. That was, that's how forgettable it is. I forget the names of them and that, but I'll put the pictures on the side of me just to show you the movies I'm referring to. But this was the worst of the 3, guys. It was terrible. It really was. I just got so bored that it even made me angry. I thought, what the hell am I watching here? The Trial. Definitely Anthony Perkins' worst movie, guys. But beyond a shadow of a doubt. Black and white, very dull story that made little sense, and just gab, bloody gab all the way through. Oh my God. Oh, talk about Yakety Yak, that bloody song, Yakety Yak. Oh God. And the Chas and Dave record sprang to mind. You won't stop talking. Why don't you give it a rest? was going through my mind when I was watching this, guys. Which was bloody talk, and weird, surreal scenes, you know. And you just didn't know what the movie was. What was the movie aiming for? This is supposed to be a masterpiece. I don't think so. It says on the back, one of Orson Welles' most well-crafted masterpiece. Oh God, that's a misnomer. If ever I've heard one, it was bloody awful. It was terrible. He doesn't know what the he doesn't know what the charges are, what's brought against him and that, you know. And he's got this copper and that, you know, hounding him all the time. And then ships to where he's working in this office and that, and it's like hundreds and hundreds of desks in this massive, seemingly endless office and that, you know. And he starts yapping there to the staff there. And, it didn't make sense, guys. It was bloody awful, you know. I couldn't be bothered in the end, guys. I didn't want to know what happened at the end, because by then I was ready to nod off, so I just pressed the off button. But yeah, guys, I'm not putting you off it. If you want to rent it out or buy it, pick it up and that, you know, it's entirely up to yourselves. I'm just saying, this is just my opinion. One man's meat, another man's poison. This was definitely Anthony Perkins' worst movies, and I'll put it on eBay. And luckily, I've got rid of the other two. They went like a shot, you know. But this is the one I'm having a little bit of trouble getting rid of. Yeah, The Trial. Yeah, you know, to judge by the title, guys, you think it was going to be a good court drama, wouldn't you? You know, but it was terrible, guys. Yeah, and yeah, it just didn't make sense. He didn't know what the charges were, and he kept asking over and over, and the copper was very evasive, and even the people he interacted with, you know, men and women, you know, they were talking in riddles, guys. They were talking like it just didn't make any sense, guys. It was a load of rubbish, you know. Yeah, where's the rubbish bin? You can't beat a bit of bully. So there you go, guys. I'm not going to say more about this disaster. The more I talk about it, the more it annoys me. Okay then, guys. I think you've got a jolly good idea of what rating I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it a big fat 0 and a big raspberry. Sorry, guys. I mean, that's not what you hated it, guys. It was a pile of crap. It really was. And I don't know what Anthony Perkins was thinking of when he went to make this movie. Well, of course, you got to hit the money. If he made good money from it, well, you know, he's not going to say no, is he? But this might, as I say, this might be a masterpiece to some people, but it was a bloody disaster to me. I'm telling you. So you know, if you take my advice, you'll pass on it. But I'm not trying to put you off. I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm just saying, if you want to take me advice and just go on the strength of what I'm saying, and you don't like boring, interminable, dull, soporific movies, you might bypass it. But if you want to give it a shout, give it a try, guys. It's up to you. Okay then, guys. So yeah, a 0 out of 10 for the Trial. Definitely Anthony Perkins' worst movie ever. Yeah. Okay. Have any of you guys already seen this by any chance? What did you think of it? Do you share my rather unfavourable opinion of it? That was a pile of trash. Leave your comments down below. Let's get a discussion going. Yeah. Okay then, guys. That concludes my review of the 1963 drama, The Trial. I'm going to close the video now. Take care. I shall be back again very, very soon with another video, and hopefully a more glowing one. TTFN.